Bukayo Saka's decision, Ben White's selection, and the forward call-up, Arsenal's lineup against Fulham. As Arsenal prepares to face Fulham after a 2-week break, Football.London writers weigh in on how Mikel Arteta should set his team for this Premier League clash. The Gunners have watched 4 teams advance to the FA Cup semi-finals, fueling the anticipation of their return to action. Both Mikel Arteta and Josh Kroenke have expressed a strong desire to secure major trophies, especially following the appointment of Andrea Berta as sporting director. Among the most exciting news is the potential return of Bukayo Saka and the critical decision of how to reintegrate him into the squad. Should Arteta rush him back if he's ready, as he hinted? Or would it be wiser to gradually ease him in to ensure he's fully prepared for the challenge against Real Madrid? This brings up the pressing question of who makes way for Saka and who will start on the left. Will Mikel Merino retain his place as the club's primary forward? Our Football.London writers share their thoughts on the ideal lineup. Tom Tsantao: if Saka is fit, he should play. Listening to Mikel Arteta speak about him was incredibly moving. Bukayo is ready to go. The prospect of Saka returning alongside Gabriel Martinelli in the attacking trio is thrilling. Plus, knowing we have depth with Leandro Trossard and Ethan Nwaneri is reassuring. For now, I'd keep Mikel Merino in the lineup, as he's netted 2 goals in his last 2 matches for club and country. With Jurrien Timber recovering from illness, he should slot back in alongside his usual defensive partners. On the left, I'd choose the promising Miles Lewis-Skelly, who must be riding high on confidence heading into a tough match against Fulham. Arsenal 11 from Tsantao versus Fulham: Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis-Skelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Merino, Martinelli. Joe Doyle: at last, Bukayo Saka is back. The biggest question for Arteta is whether to start him or play it safe. Given the upcoming match against Real Madrid, I'd prefer to take a cautious approach. I'd start him on the bench and bring him on for about 30 minutes to shake off any rust. First, let's focus on the defense. David Raya will be in goal, and with Jurrien Timber's recent illness, it's time for Ben White to take his place as right back. In central defense, we'll have Gabriel and William Saliba, with Miles Lewis-Skelly on the left. As for the midfield, I'm sticking with a trio of Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. While Ethan Nwaneri is an exciting option, I'd prefer to rest Saka and let the young talent start on the right wing. I'm not overly keen on Mikel Merino as a forward, so I'd position Leandro Trossard in a false 9 role, allowing Gabriel Martinelli to bring his pace down the left. Arsenal 11 from Joe versus Fulham: Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Lewis-Skelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Nwaneri, Trossard, Martinelli. As the excitement builds ahead of the match against Fulham, fans and analysts alike are buzzing about the implications of Saka's return. His presence not only boosts the team's attacking threat but also revitalizes the squad's morale. After a tough period without their star winger, the Gunners are eager to re-establish their momentum in the Premier League. Moreover, Saka's recovery has broader implications for the team's aspirations this season. With Arsenal firmly in contention for the title, every match counts. Arteta's choices regarding player fitness and lineup dynamics could shape their journey toward silverware. Should Saka perform well upon his return, it could set the stage for a thrilling finale to the season and ignite a fierce rivalry in the title race. The buzz around Bukayo Saka has also drawn attention from the media, with pundits speculating on his potential impact against Fulham. His ability to take on defenders and create scoring opportunities is something that could turn the tide in tightly contested matches. Furthermore, his partnership with Martinelli and the creative force of Odegaard could prove crucial in breaking down Fulham's defense, which has shown vulnerability at times this season. Additionally, the decision to reintegrate Saka gradually or start him could affect the other players on the pitch. For instance, Mikel Merino, who has found his scoring touch, might feel additional pressure to perform if Saka is sidelined. Conversely, if Saka starts, it could elevate Merino's game as he adjusts to playing alongside a player of Saka's caliber. As for Ben White, being thrust back into the starting lineup provides him with an opportunity to solidify his place in Arteta's plans. His performance could be pivotal in ensuring a strong defensive foundation as the team pushes for vital points. Fans will be watching closely to see how he adapts following Timber's absence, especially given the heightened stakes. The atmosphere surrounding the match at the Emirates is expected to be electric, with supporters eager to see their team return to winning ways. The fans understand that this match isn't just about 3 points. It's about maintaining the belief that Arsenal can compete at the highest level. A convincing win against Fulham could serve as a statement of intent, solidifying their status as serious title contenders. Ultimately, the decisions Arteta makes in this match will resonate beyond just this game. They could influence the team's confidence, the development of younger players like Nwaneri, and the overall strategy as they prepare for upcoming challenges, including the critical clash against Real Madrid. The stakes are high, and every decision counts as Arsenal seeks to carve out its place in football history. With all these factors in play, the stage is set for a thrilling encounter. Will Saka shine upon his return? And will Arsenal emerge victorious? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the journey ahead is filled with promise and potential drama. What Andrea Berta's appointment as Arsenal sporting director means for summer transfer plans. Arsenal has made headlines with the announcement of Andrea Berta as their new sporting director, and Football.London is diving into what this could mean for the club's summer transfer window. Berta steps into the role following Edu Gasper's resignation last November, and there's a palpable sense of anticipation surrounding his appointment. The club undertook a thorough recruitment process, as confirmed by Football.London, carefully considering various candidates. Arsenal recognised the urgency of making a decision ahead of the crucial summer transfer window, yet they were committed to ensuring they found the right fit. During the interim period, Jason Ato oversaw operations, but the January transfer window was less than satisfying, with the club failing to secure any new signings despite a £40 million bid for Ollie Watkins that fell short. This setback was compounded when Kai Havertz suffered an injury right after the window closed, leaving Mikel Arteta without a recognised striker, a situation he had publicly expressed a desire to rectify. Berta was ultimately chosen over other notable candidates, including Thomas Rosicky from Sparta Prague and Thiago Scuro from Monaco. Having recently departed Atletico Madrid, where he had built a reputation for identifying and nurturing talent, Berta was eager to embrace the challenge of the Premier League, even taking steps to learn English. While Arteta will continue to have a significant influence on transfer strategies, Berta will play a crucial role in the club's recruitment efforts. He will collaborate closely with key figures like Administrative Director Richard Garlick, Football Operations Director James King, Executive Vice Chairman Tim Lewis, and Co-Chairman Josh Kroenke. Arsenal has been proactive in expanding its scouting network in recent years, bringing in talent scouts like Paulo Xavier from Real Madrid and Roman Poirot from Manchester United. This revamped scouting approach is designed to uncover hidden gems, and Berta's expertise will be invaluable in this endeavour. His mission this summer is to deliver a robust transfer strategy. Much groundwork has already been laid, with Martin Zubimendi and Joan Garcia identified as priority targets for defensive midfield and backup goalkeeper positions. However, the forward line remains the primary focus, with Arsenal eyeing top talents like Benjamin Sesko and Alexander Isak. While Isak's transfer fee could be a hurdle, the Gunners are also keen on exploring options with RB Leipzig, a club they approached unsuccessfully last summer. The wide positions are another area of interest, with Nico Williams emerging as a favourite of Arteta. Berta's experience in Spain could give Arsenal a crucial edge in pursuing these talents, particularly those with release clauses. This summer will be pivotal for Berta as he seeks to implement a strategy that meets the club's ambitions. The real test of his talent identification skills will come in the seasons to follow. The key targets are already known, and significant work is underway, work that Berta was undoubtedly briefed on during his negotiation process. The question on every fan's mind is whether he can deliver the necessary reinforcements in what is likely the most crucial summer of Arteta's managerial tenure. As Arsenal looks to strengthen their squad and challenge for top honours, the stakes have never been higher. With Berta at the helm of recruitment, supporters are hopeful that this summer will mark the beginning of a new chapter filled with promise and success. As Arsenal navigates this transformative period, the impact of Berta's appointment extends beyond just player acquisitions. His experience in La Liga and familiarity with the European market could play a crucial role in not only securing new talents but also in retaining key players already in the squad. The Gunners have several young stars who are drawing interest from top clubs, and Berta's strategic vision will be vital in ensuring these players see a bright future at Arsenal. Fans are also eager to see how Berta will address the squad's depth. Injuries have plagued the team in recent seasons, and strengthening the bench will be just as important as adding starters. The right depth can turn a good team into a great one, especially in a grueling Premier League campaign where every point counts. In addition to the players mentioned, Arsenal is reportedly eyeing a potential return for experienced figures who can provide stability and leadership. With the likes of Bukayo Saka and Martin Degaard emerging as influential leaders on the pitch, Berta may look to bring in seasoned professionals who can mentor the younger players and help foster a winning mentality throughout the squad. Moreover, as Arsenal pushes for a more competitive stance in both domestic and European competitions, the financial implications of this summer's decisions will be scrutinized closely. The club has seen increased revenue streams from merchandise sales and enhanced commercial partnerships, allowing them to be more ambitious in the transfer market. Fans are hopeful that Berta can effectively balance spending with financial prudence, ensuring long-term sustainability while building a team that can compete at the highest level. The community surrounding Arsenal is also watching with keen interest. With the support of passionate fans, the club's success could have ripple effects throughout the area, boosting local businesses and fostering a renewed sense of pride in the team. Berta's role as sporting director could not only influence the on-field product but also enhance the club's connection with its loyal fan base. As the summer transfer window approaches, the excitement and anticipation are building. With Berta's experience and vision, coupled with Arteta's tactical acumen, Arsenal has a unique opportunity to reshape its identity. The goal is clear: to return to the summit of English football and challenge for major honours. The pressure is on, but for Arsenal fans, the potential for a transformative summer is too enticing to ignore. The hope is that this new leadership, led by Andrea Berta, will breathe fresh life into the squad, laying the foundation for a successful era ahead. With strategic signings and a commitment to building a cohesive team, the Gunners could soon find themselves back in the spotlight, competing not just for trophies but for place among the elite of European football once again. As Arsenal gears up for this pivotal summer, supporters are united in their belief that change is on the horizon, and with the right moves, the club can reclaim its place at the top. Arsenal's dream attack, a £58 million move for Victor Gyökeres, Nico Williams on the horizon, and Bukayo Saka's return. Arsenal is setting its sights on a summer transfer for Sporting CP's Victor Gyökeres, whose remarkable goal-scoring streak in Portugal has caught the attention of top clubs. The 26-year-old forward is making waves, having netted an impressive 42 goals in just 42 matches this season. Under the guidance of Ruben Amorim, now the manager at Manchester United, Gyökeres scored 42 times in 50 appearances during his debut season in Portugal. This year, he's taken his game to new heights, making him one of the most sought-after strikers in world football. It's no wonder that Arsenal is eager to secure his signature. According to The Athletic, the Gunners are developing a strong interest in the Swedish international as they explore options to recruit a central striker this summer. Reports suggest that Gyökeres could be available for around £58 million, about £25 million less than his release clause, making him an appealing target. Andrea Berta, Arsenal's newly appointed sporting director, has long admired Gyökeres and is expected to prioritise his acquisition as the club aims to bolster its attacking front. While Alexander Isak and Benjamin Sesko remain on the radar, Gyökeres is viewed as a more attainable option. Should Arsenal succeed in bringing Gyökeres on board, they could assemble a dream attacking lineup for the upcoming season. He would lead a three-man attack, looking to replicate his impressive form from Sporting. As the focal point of this new setup, Gyökeres would be expected to deliver crucial goals. Joining him in this dream attack would be Bukayo Saka. The talented 23-year-old had a stellar run with 6 goals and 10 assists in just 16 Premier League matches before suffering a hamstring injury against Crystal Palace in December. Arsenal greatly missed his creativity and flair during his absence. Although Ethan Nwaneri has emerged as a bright prospect, the Gunners looked less formidable without Saka, who remains their best right winger when fit. Saka would naturally take his place in this ideal lineup, with Nwaneri serving as an impactful substitute. On the left flank, Arsenal is expected to target another new signing to fill the position. Gabriel Martinelli has struggled for form this season and would have been a first choice had he recaptured his 2022-23 performance. Instead, the Gunners are exploring options to upgrade their attack, with Nico Williams identified as a prime target. The 22-year-old has made waves with his impressive displays for Athletic Club and the Spanish national team, scoring 9 goals and providing 7 assists in 38 appearances this season. He would undoubtedly strengthen Arsenal's front line, completing their dream trio for the next campaign. On the bench, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Leandro Trossard, and Nwaneri would provide strong support, while Gabriel Jesus is expected to remain sidelined until late 2025 due to a torn anterior cruciate ligament. As Arsenal looks to the future, the prospect of assembling such a formidable attack is thrilling for fans and players alike. With Gyökeres, Saka, and Williams leading the charge, the Gunners could be poised for an exhilarating season ahead. The excitement surrounding this potential attacking lineup has fans buzzing, igniting hopes for a title challenge next season. With Gyökeres leading the line, flanked by the creative forces of Saka and Williams, Arsenal could possess one of the most dynamic attacks in the Premier League. The versatility of these players allows for fluid movement and tactical flexibility, which could be crucial in breaking down even the most organized defenses. Moreover, the impact of these potential transfers extends beyond just the pitch. Bringing in high-caliber players like Gyökeres and Williams would signal Arsenal's ambition to reclaim its position among the elite in English football. It demonstrates a commitment to building a squad capable of competing for both domestic titles and a deep run in European competitions. The last few seasons have seen Arsenal steadily improving, and with these strategic signings, they could truly elevate their game. Additionally, the arrival of fresh talent would also foster a competitive atmosphere within the squad, pushing established players to elevate their performances. Saka, who has already proven himself as a key figure, would benefit from the additional creativity and goal-scoring prowess around him, allowing him to focus on his strengths while also taking on a mentorship role for younger players like Nwaneri. From a financial perspective, securing Gyökeres for £58 million would represent a smart investment, especially given the player's current form and potential for growth. With the club's revenue on the rise, driven by increased ticket sales and commercial partnerships, Arsenal appears well positioned to back such ambitious moves. This proactive approach in the transfer market aligns with their long-term strategy of building a sustainable and competitive squad. The ramifications of these developments extend to the club's broader ambitions as well. With the Premier League becoming increasingly competitive, Arsenal's ability to attract top talent could shift the power dynamics in the league. Fans are eager to see their team not just compete but challenge for the title, and the acquisition of players like Gyökeres and Williams could be the catalyst for that change. As Arsenal prepares for the summer transfer window, all eyes will be on the negotiations and how the club navigates this critical period. The football world is watching closely, as a successful summer could position the Gunners as genuine title contenders, transforming the narrative around the club from rebuilding to championship aspirations. With the new season on the horizon, the excitement is palpable. If the Gunners can secure their targets, fans will have every reason to believe that they are on the brink of something special. The dream attack of Gyökeres, Saka, and Williams is not just a vision. It could soon become a reality, bringing with it the promise of glory and a renewed sense of pride in the Arsenal badge.